Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Future Trading with Mike, and as always, I am looking for a few trades here. This is my live recording session on the Emini S&P 500 futures, guys. This is the futures. I'm a price action trader, as I always state in my videos. So if you're looking to follow someone that price action trades the S&P 500 E-minis, or particularly any market when it comes to the futures, because that's what I do. I trade the future. So it doesn't matter what market really you trade. As long as you understand and learn price action, you will be able to learn or be able to trade any market in particular. So, first and foremost, as we always do, I like to start off thanking everyone that has been following the channel, subscribed to the channel, and has been liking the videos. I appreciate that, guys. I try to drop good or put out good content, which is my live trading recordings of me trading the market, and not too many people do that, and even if they do, everybody trades something different. So like I said, I'm a futures trader, but the key to trading is price action, and once you understand that and grasp that and get it under your belt, you'll be able to trade any particular market. Okay, doesn't matter if it's Forex, options, futures, it doesn't matter. Okay, individual stocks, it doesn't matter. All right, so let's take a look at the market. And as I always, like to say, one of the biggest things you have to do is understand market structure. Being able to read the market. The market is like it's like reading a book. You read a good novel, a good story, or whatever it is, whatever the book material or content is. You have to grasp to understand what's going on when you're reading that book, right? To understand, the chapters, understand the different the storyline or whatever it takes place in the book. So same thing with the market. You have to be able to go and take a look to see what the market's doing. The market paints a picture and tells you what it's trying to do. So you have to be able to read and understand what's going on in the markets. It's the same thing. It's like reading a book, reading the market. You have to understand. All right, so I have a level marked here. Price can, let's see. Okay, it hasn't taken out this high here. This is the swing to the downside right here. It hasn't taken that high out there at 45.27. Price can actually bounce right here. So let's get prepared there. Or it could also probably come down to 45.24 area, possibly, maybe a little lower. But let me take a look and see what's going on. Let's see, one thing. Let me take a look at something. Guys, at this time, please go ahead and hit that like button. Hit that like button for me, guys. And please, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please make sure to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Appreciate it, guys. And, okay. Price could potentially bounce here. It could. But I would like to see it come or push a little lower first before taking a trade. So, because even if it rejected right here, we still have the top right here. So price could actually pause, or what I'm trying to say is you won't get much in profit. So let me take a look at something, because price broke this little level to the downside. So we have a swing. This swing here, price pushed down, pushed up, pulled back, and then pushed lower. This is a swing here, and within that swing, you have you have other swings within that swing. You have more swings. So here's a swing to the downside right here. Price has taken it out, but a level that it could possibly test at is, well, of course it can bounce right here where it's at, but I would like to see it come down to possibly around 45.24, being now that it's taken out 45.26, which was that little high right here at that swing high right here. But it has not tested it hasn't tested this area here. So okay, now it's coming down to that level. You see that there, that purple line is drew or placed there. So price could actually bounce right here. So let me take a look here. Going for a quick little long here. Going for a quick little long. Long right here. I'm pretty sure we should get a feel in this little trade here. I'm scalping for a point. Price can come a little lower though, as I mentioned. But this is a level here where price could actually bounce at. And Okay, so what it could do is, okay, yeah, I'm going for a point here. All right, just scalping, guys. That's all I'm trying to do is scalp the market here because I'm noticing a little rejection in this area. So at the lower end, as I always say, lower end of this a little high volume area, a little high volume area. Okay, so here's a little volume area right here. Okay, prices approach the lower end of it at a level. All right, and where's the level? Price took out this level right here. This little swing to the downside, it took it out. That high there at 45.26, price took it out on the way up here. Pushed up, pulled back, and it took it out, pushing higher. So price could actually come down and test this area here at 45.24 possibly as well, and even a little lower. It could actually come back down here to 45.20 to be honest with you. So you just have to wait for the rejection and then take your trade. Let me see what price is doing here. Hmm. Okay. So let's see what happens here. Hopefully we get filled in this trade here. We are okay. We are at resistance, guys. Right here. So it's an area of resistance right there. Like I mentioned, price took out this little swing here at 45.26, so it took a level out on the way to the upside. And typically, what it wants to do is it'll pull back to a level. So let me see one thing. Purple line right there. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna hold the trade here, and hopefully we get a feel on this trade here. Uh, I just started looking at the market this morning, guys. I wasn't able to get in and start trading because I had something I had to take to an appointment this morning, so I had to wait till after that to get back and take a look at my chart. So time wise, we are looking at it is currently 10:22 right now. So let's. I'm hoping that we get a little uh, push up to the upside here, retesting maybe the high right, these highs right here on this swing to the upside. So, but it is pulling back, to a level. It's pulling back um, to an identified area where price could actually bounce at. Typically speaking, price could actually pull down to 45.20. It has not tested this area here. There's a level setting in this area right here, somewhere between 45.21 and 45.20. So, hmm, yeah, Okay. I mentioned the market push lower because we have the point of control right below us, so it could want to. It may want to test this area, and this is an area where there's another level at right here at 45.20. 45.20. There's a bit of liquidity sitting right here. There's an area here where there's support at, and price can test that area. Hmm. Um, Let me look at something here. Hmm. This is actually a good support area right here, 45.20, 45.20 area. But that pushes us back at the point of control. So I'm looking for price to at least test this area right here where I have my profit target at. We got a round number here at 26 coming up, so price could halt right there. Okay, it's almost it's one tick away. It hasn't filled it yet. I mentioned price can bounce right here because you got 45.26. It's a round number sitting right there. I'm gonna take two contracts right here. Okay. All right. There we go. We got filled. I just took the trade a little too early. I always tell you guys, I'm an aggressive trader, so just take your trade when you see the W formation. W formation, price pull down, pull back, or push down, pull back. Push down again, and then when it closes and breaks above, okay, so you got W, down, up, down, and price closes above. Take your trade, but you're probably going to be on if you wait, because it's a scalp trade, you're probably going to be a little too late and taking profit possibly because of the area of resistance right above us, so you may not get much. So that's why I was a little aggressive on the trade entry there. So picking up a point there on those contracts I entered, those contracts that I entered the market with. So today is September the 9th. And picking up quick non-ticks right there. All right, just scalp. So that was a little bounce. I did mention there was a level sitting there. The level is right here. Okay. All right. So now what I need to see price do is take out the high here at 45.27. Take this swing high out. This is a swing to the downside. Take that swing high out there at 45.27. Hasn't done that yet. So, and looking at yesterday's market, I haven't covered that yet. The market just kind of pushed down even further. You know, last week I mentioned we kind of moved sideways. We had this high sitting up here, and then we started stair-stepping down, making lower lows and lower highs going down. The low from yesterday was at 44.92, and then price closed around this area right here. The overnight session opened up, going into the early morning session or overnight, and the market pushed lower, breaking this lower low here, making a low today at 44.85 into this session here. So right now, price is just moving to the upside, or as I speak right now. So it's trying to take out levels, trying to take swings out. We got big swings here. Push down, pull back, push down, pull back, push down, pull back, push down. So you got, these swings to the downside, lower lows and lower highs. So, and we got some volume here. So price is in the middle of this volume right here. So basic price is doing is retracing, and these could be possibly be areas of to look for shorts. But if price is breaking levels, then you can look for pullbacks and possibly go long. So it just depends. You can trade both ways, either go short or go long, just depending. But what the market's doing is, but you gotta be able to read price action, guys. That's why I said price is like the market's like reading a book. You gotta understand price action, and being able to read price action, it help you understand what the market is trying to do at that current time. You have to just see it. You gotta wait for price to break levels, to break or retest levels. So I wait for a break of a level, and then I wait for the retest, meaning basically the price has broke this level, this little swing to the downside here, and it broke this little high here on that swing at 45.26. So I'm waiting for the pullback on the retest, wait for the pullback, and then I wait for the failure to rejection right here, which I did, and price went long. I went long. I went long a little early. Price came back, 1.5, whatever the case is, that's just 6 ticks, 6, 7 ticks, whatever the case is. As far as talking about a stop loss, it depends on you. It depends on your style of trading. Typically I look for no more. I don't go more than 10, 12 ticks on a stop. But that's just giving a reference for the number of ticks that you could possibly use. But I actually there's a way to actually look when it comes to a stop loss, and that's putting your level wherever your level is at. And then once price rejects that level, and say it starts to move in your direction, okay, then it comes back and it doesn't fully go in the direction, your intended direction, because it hasn't fully made that rejection. So price came down here, it bounced, right? Okay, you don't take it off the bounce, you got to take it when it rejects, right? Making that W formation. But if price turns back around and breaks that swing low right there, then you just got the trade. Nothing lost, maybe a tick or two, whatever the case is. So okay, price pushed up, retesting. It actually took this out now. So it took this little swing here to the upside out. So let's see. So let me check. Tracement. Okay. So price could actually pull back to this area right here and bounce again. So we'll see if we could possibly get a bounce when price pulls back to that purple line. We possibly could. But price, if you look at the 12 range, price didn't clear that area with the green candle to the upside closing. See that right there? At 45.28 3/4. It didn't really clear it to the upside closing. The 4 range shows it closing by a tick or two. I think pretty much just 1 tick. So we'll see if it gets back to this area and if it bounces in this area. So let me take a look at something here. So maybe right here, maybe right in this area right here, price could bounce at. We'll see. But I always say, you gotta be patient, guys. Trading, you gotta have a lot of discipline, a lot of patience. It's not a red light, green light, race of how many trades you can take, and it's just a matter of patience and wait for price. Reading the market, Understanding what price is doing, that's price action, and then marking that level, looking for your levels, and wait for price to come back to that level on a pullback. Once it breaks a level, it broke this level here, a little swing there, 45.26, okay, to the upside. I wait for it to come back to the level. The level's right here, comes back, you know, and then I look for the rejection. When I see the rejection, then that's when you take your trade. All right, so let's look for price to get back here to around 45.25 maybe, and then possibly look for a little quick scalp. If anything, it's just going to be for a few ticks because of the resistance right above us. Okay, the price is kind of moving slow right now. It's 10:30. If you look at what the market has done since the opening, I guess the market opened up pretty much in this area right here. So we've had it probably 30, 38 point. What was that? Let's see. Oh man, sorry, about 20 points here. It's moved to the upside, just on small little pullbacks. So just gotta pay attention to what price is doing. I like to see it coming just a little bit lower here. And some people would say they don't like to trade a slow-paced market, like the ES. The ES is a very thick market, a lot of volume, so it makes it difficult. And then you have those markets that move fairly quick, like the Nasdaq. So it just depends on your trading style. You can trade any of them, you know. I like the tick value on the ES. It's when it comes to risk to reward, or not really risk to reward, but more so the reward behind, you know, being able to profit quickly, more quickly because of the tick value of the ES. Has a higher tick value. Okay, so we're approaching that area I was talking about right here at 45.25. So let's see what price does. Well, okay, let's go for a quick little scalp. Okay, all right, hit it. Hmm. There we go. Okay, see? All right, so I took my original trade right here. Okay, price pushed up, taking out this little high right here on the pullback. I waited for to that same area. I wait for price to pull back to the area, and then I take my trade. It's off the 4 range, so I scalp right there. All right. So we had nine ticks. Now we're up 16. All right. Let's pick it up. 7 ticks there. Okay. It's as simple as that. I've been trading almost not even 25 minutes yet. Not even 25 minutes yet. So, all right. So I took that trade on the bounce, guys. That's what that was. On a pullback. This was the original level I was looking at, right? It rejected in this area. All right, the rejection took place. Take a trade. Price pushed up, comes back, pull it back to that area. If you couldn't get into the first trade when price pulled back here, okay, all right, this level here, this purple line, then when price pushed up, this is your second test right here, and that's what I waited for. Price may pull up to probably 45.28, and it could push higher, but this is typically an area where price is probably going to pause or halt at, okay. So we'll see if it gets there. But that's, and looking at price action, that's probably what it wants to do. It could reject here and push lower, but it may want to kind of test this area first here at 45.28, and then decide if it's going to push higher, or if it's going to reject and push lower. But one thing for sure that it's got to do, it's got to take this high here out at 45.27 3/4, or just say 45.28. Which, if you look at the 4 range, it already has closed above 45. Let's see. Yeah, it's closed above 45.28. So it could push higher here, but that's why I always look at the higher time frame chart here. But one thing you do have for sure above that is another swing level. So price has tested that swing level. That's what's rejecting. It's rejected. So it has broke 45.28. Okay. So this is a swing also. There's another little swing. There's another swing right above it. Okay. Okay. So in this swing here to the downside here, push down, pull back, push down. This swing here is within this big swing right here. See this swing right here? Okay. Here's the lower. Here's swing. Push down, pull back, boom. Big old swing right here. And within that swing, we have this little swing. We have this swing right here. And prices right now is bouncing right at that swing. It's bouncing at that swing right here. Price rejecting off of this swing here, and that's why that's actually a short right here. But I'm looking at longs, but this is actually a short. Could have taken a short here just as well. So what will happen now if price can't push higher? If price can't push higher, it'll come down and probably test. Let me take a look here. It may come down and test 45.20. I think that's what the VPOC is. Yeah, 45.20. Okay, it could come down there and test that area there. Okay, so prices come back down here. Actually, right here to this area here where it rejected at, where I took my trade from, and it's bouncing again. So yeah, but this, even if you take a long right here, this would be it's at the lower end of this little high volume area here on the 4 range. You could have possibly taken a little entry here, but your trade would have been right here. It would have paused out right here. You know, if you went long, say close of this candle here, you may have scalped for maybe a point to this area right here. And price could push higher. It could. But it's got to take out this area here. So let's see what happens. Okay, so price is approaching that area I was talking about. It's at 25.22 right now. Yeah, I'd like to see it come a little lower. Let's see. Yeah, would like to see it come a little lower. It's in this low volume area right here, so I'd like to see it come down to here, 45.20, 45.19 area. Okay, I'm just waiting for price to, this could be the area right here. I really want to see it come right below this little high volume area right here. Reason being, I always talk about buying low, buying the dip, you know, buy the low. buying the low of a high volume area. This is an area where there's liquidity, the market's pulling back, and so this is the test right here. It's going to be the test. Okay, we're pushing down. All right, so here we go. Let's see what the market's going to do here. It could push a little lower though. So price is at a level. So an identified level like I talk about. Um, just waiting to see if we can get some rejection here. Price could actually, the PLC could actually bounce. Okay. All right, I'm going in with one contract here. Testing the boundaries here. Whoops. Okay, I know price could bounce. Possibly in this area right here where I had this profit target marked at. I know price can bounce in this area here, so I'm looking to, I got a second contract sitting right here just in case price wants to attempt to come a little lower. I'm scalping for a point here. Okay. Okay. Price can come just a little bit lower. It's hitting this little volume node right here. Right here. Okay, come on. See it bounce? Okay. Come on. There we go. We got filled. All right. So I knew price would at least test this area right here. Right here. Okay. So I just picked up another point there, trading two contracts. Okay. Let's see what that gives us now. So I'm up 24 ticks. Got it. 24. All right. And that's just how you do it, guys. You got to be able to read the market. Read what price action is. Read what the market's telling you. Read price action. Read price action. I mean, like I said before, it's no different than reading a book, understanding what's going on, understanding the story, because as price is moving, it's telling a story. It's price action. Price action is telling you everything. Okay? And that's just how you trade. All right? It's the same, no difference. Okay, guys? So, guys, I appreciate everyone who's been following the videos. I've been receiving your emails and responding back to those that email or have questions. I appreciate that. I appreciate everyone for a lot that watches the live, watch me record my recordings each day that we're trading live. If this is your first time watching the video, please go ahead and take the time to subscribe to the channel and make sure to drop a like. Guys, please hit that like button for me. It helps me, and it's also going to help you guys, as I always say, because it continues to let me know that you guys are interested in the content, and I'll continue posting these live recording sessions like this every single day. So, guys, I'm going to go ahead and close this video out and see you in the next video. Take care and have a good one.